talk about some Love After Lockup updates from the past week. First, starting off with Shonta. She ended up posting on her Instagram stories and she said, "Me or True can't post anything about a pregnancy answer. No question update or anything until the end of September. It is our most asked question. I cleared up some a week ago for a quick second and I got in trouble due to the contract." Then she responded to a comment in a Facebook group where someone was like, "Did I hear that right? That Shonta is 35 years old and she has grandkids?" And Shonta said, "Yes, I had my first kid at 16 and my daughters had hers at 17. Now let's talk about Heather's ex, Dylan. He ended up posting on his Facebook the other day and says, "Does anyone have experience dealing with hacked Instagram/OF accounts?" And now his whole Instagram page is completely gone. Earlier that day, I got a notification in my email that Dylan had just been released from jail. It says Dylan Smith was released from custody on August 31st. And I tried to look it up and I could not find any new information on this latest arrest, but I did find that he had a court date on August 28th for another charge. I was notified by a source that Dylan is alleging that Marissa ended up hacking into his Instagram and OF account and ended up deleting his page. He's just been at a loss at what to do because these are all things that help him earn money online. But at this point, it's hard to feel bad for the man because him and Marissa have had such a toxic past. There's been so many times he's been arrested for fights he had with Marissa, times that he lost everything he owned and had to start over from scratch. Yet he still goes back every single time. Now he has completely lost his OF and IG account. Like, at what point is enough gonna be enough? Now let's talk about Mikey. The last time we spoke on him, he had started a GoFundMe, and at the time he was trying to raise $4,000 to pay for a lawyer because he claimed he had court coming up in the next few weeks for his DV case against Chelsea, and he was saying, if I don't hire a lawyer, then I'm automatically going to get a parole violation and go back to prison. And he ended up posting this GoFundMe on his Facebook, then he turned around and deleted it, then he turned around and posted it on his Instagram about a week ago, and then within a day he turned around and deleted that post. But then I noticed he changed his bio on his Instagram talking about his GoFundMe with a link saying he needs help. And I did look at his GoFundMe and he has raised $20,000, and he did lower the goal from $4,000 to $1,500. So he's got $20 out of $1,500 so far. So he's making a little bit of progress, but I don't think it's going to be anywhere near as much as he was hoping for. Now let's talk about Arthur. So Arthur went onto his Instagram and he posted that he was pretty upset with some of his family members. He says, "It hurts my heart to find out that everyone in my family was telling my uncle not to get me out of jail, and that ish brazy. Because I never heard of no one say how proud they are of me for working when I got out and filming a TV show. Not that I need a pat on the back, I just find it odd that my family is kicking me in the effing face by telling my uncle that can really help me in this situation to leave me here knowing that I didn't do anything besides protect myself. Ish is brazy, but I still wish them all the best." And it just shows me that I have a handful of people like my brothers, my uncle, and my dad that genuinely believe in me. I got y'all back forever. And what I noticed is he's not shouting out his mother. So is his mother one of the people telling his rich uncle not to bond him out? I just kind of feel like that may be the case if he's not specifically thanking his mother. But I've seen his mom talk on social media about how proud she was that he was working a construction job and posting pictures, trying to prove people wrong, that he was trying to do better once he got out. I don't know, maybe I'm looking into it too much, but if you haven't already, check out my phone call with Arthur from prison. I posted it a few days ago, and he opened up on a few different things, like how his relationship was with Hope. And he shared quite a few things that I had no idea about. So check that out if you haven't already. But now let's talk about Daonte's girlfriend, Addie. We have not talked about Daonte and Addie in a hot minute because it seems like they've been pretty quiet on social media. And last time we did speak on them, Daonte ended up encouraging his girlfriend to quit dancing because he just didn't feel comfortable with it anymore. He said in a live that Addie was starting to drink too much while she was on the clock. And that just caused a whirlwind of problems, and Daonte just didn't feel comfortable with her doing it anymore. And his mother wasn't a fan of her dancing, and he and her got in a fight, and she was like, "Do you just want me to quit dancing?" And he's like, "Yeah, actually I do." And she ended up quitting. And she went through it for a few months because she was just trying to be like a stay-at-home girlfriend and just stay home and take care of their dog and have Daonte pay all the bills, which, I mean, that's nice. But she started to have issues with her mental health because she felt like she really didn't have a purpose. And when you're inside at home all day long, and eventually they'll start to get to you, and that's exactly what happened. And so finally she decided it was time for her to go back, so she's back to dancing. I don't know for how long, but I just want to share a quick update on her that I recently found out about. And now let's talk about Zariah and Troy. So Troy recently shared this post from Zariah where she says, "I see so many comments talking about forcing my husband and mother-in-law to do things. This is crazy how I'm the villain for literally living my life. My husband was never forced to do anything. Anything he's done it because he wants to do it. For example, meeting his mom, going to church, etc. Karen wasn't forced to go to church. She actually went for me because she knew I wanted my parents to meet her, as Troy's out here with no family. And I wanted her to feel comfortable. Troy is a grown man. He leads our house and pays the bills. He's a father, brother, friend, and nonprofit owner. He's not incompetent and makes his own decisions. It's sad how many hateful, unnecessary comments come from women who come up with these absurd conclusions and statements on my character, but be in my husband's inbox. Anyone in real life knows I stay out of the way. I supported my husband for 5 years, and I stood by his side no matter what, and to see so much hate for seconds on a reality show is sad. Y'all scream mental health, then harass and push people off the edge. Please seek help." And Troy shared this and said, "Ain't nobody forcing me to do ish. Like, for real, it's dead ass a TV show. Y'all dead be trippin'. My wife is an amazing person, a real vibe in real life. F out of here. I don't care what y'all see on TV." But that's it for this video, guys. I had a few updates on Letitia too, but I think I'll save that for a separate video that I'll do tomorrow or the next day. But let me know what you guys think about everything in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.